Hey friends, it's Kim. So I wanted to show you guys how you can figure out how close you are to a goal. If you have set a goal and you're trying to figure out like, okay, let's say you're going for Emerald and you need to be at, 1,500 points to hit that, or you're going for Senior Ruby and you need to be at 750 or Ruby 500 or, whatever your goal is, or gold 100 points and Senior Silver 50 points. And you're like, well, I've signed up one or two or three or four people already this month, but I signed up people last month and their subscriptions are still on and I'm going to get points for those, but I haven't yet. So how can I figure out with what I've already signed up and what points are still coming in subscriptions that I haven't gotten yet? Like how many people do I still need to sign so I know whether or not I'm going to hit this goal? So it sounds complicated. I promise you it's actually not. So what you're going to do, I'm going to show you how to do this, is log into your online office, click on my dashboard, like the virtual office. And right here, next to the subscription and your current PV, you're going to click on points and rank. So once you're in points and rank, you're going to scroll down just a little bit and you guys are going to see load data here. Okay, these are going to be all the orders under you. Now, you probably don't have 5 pages or whatever I have, which makes it easier for you to do this quicker, but you're going to scroll over. So on here, when people's names are on the left, you can sort your trying to find customer orders by anything. Like you can click on account type and it'll sort achieved rank. You can click on paid rank, you can click on points, you can click on all these things are going to, and even join date. You guys all know that if you double click on join date, now this is the most recent orders. Okay. However, you can also filter by subscription. So when you click on subscriptions, you're going to scroll all the way down, which of course I've got 20 something. I don't even know how many pages are in my back office. So I have to scroll for quite a while. I'm already on page like 30. Okay. Now, when you see these blue under order status, that means like an order has already shipped. And so depending on how much that order was for, you've probably already got points. You can see here, this is what a credit card decline looks like when you see CCD next to it. When an order gets canceled, you can see that. Okay, so you guys know what these under order status, that's where that stuff is. But we're looking at the subscriptions tab. So once you've clicked on the subscriptions tab, you just keep scrolling down until you start to see the subscriptions that are still coming. So today is, I think, July 20th. So everything that's already processed in the month was up in that area of like white. Okay. Right now, or everything that's already processed for the month is already done, but we have subscriptions that come through July, through the 28th of any month. And the reason why it's the 28th is because there's only some months only have 28 days, right? Like February or whatever. So they can't have a month where people can have subscriptions on the 30th because they wouldn't necessarily get their order every month, right? Okay, so today being July 20th, we still have the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, and 28th. We still have 8 days of subscriptions coming through. Now, not everybody, this does not mean that you can 100% count on all of these points because some of these people could still go in and turn off their subscription, right? But it just gives us a good idea of what is still coming. I want you to always sign up a little bit more than that, give yourself some cushion room. But for now, I can go and look at, when I click on subscription, I can see that there's still a subscription here coming on the 21st. But here's the thing. When you are looking at this, some of those subscriptions could be your level ones, which gives you 6 points. Some of them could be a level 2, and you're going to get 5 points for that. If it's a full 100 PV or above order, you get different amounts of points based on if they're below 100 PV, but you can't get any more than 6 points on an order, no matter what they order. Even if they order triplex and reset and whatever, it's still only 6 points. So what you're going to do is just, when you see a subscription here, I wish our back office was set up a little bit better where you don't have to slide like this. So it's easier to do this on a desktop than a cell phone, but you can do it on a cell phone. You're going to go over to where the subscription is. Now I can see here that this sponsor is Missy. So let's say you were Candace. Missy is her level 1. So she knows she's going to get 5 points tomorrow when this 100 and above PV order processes. So let's say she has 50 points right now and she's going for gold. When this number goes through tomorrow, she will have 55 points. Okay. So you're just going to go down these subscriptions that are still on, and based on whether or not the sponsor is you or somebody else on your team, you give the associated amount of points. So again, a level 1, if you have a level 1 order that has a subscription for 107 or 100 PV or more, that's going to give you 6 points. So what you will do with your calculator on your phone, I like to have my phone out and do this on my computer, and I just type in like 6, okay, as I see this. And then I would go to the next one, and let's just say, okay, this is also Missy. So Missy's going to get, so really, if we were trying to figure out Missy's points, and Patricia Ross, her order is going to go through tomorrow, is this first subscription. So we can go ahead and add 6 points. Okay. So if Missy's at 50 points today and she's trying to figure out what she has to do to get to gold, then we can say, okay, she's going to be at 50. We're going to put 50 in our calculator, put add 6. So 56. Now this next one is also Missy's level 1. So we're going to go and hit add 6. Okay. So she would be at 62. Okay. Now let's just say that's all the subscriptions she had coming. Then what we would do is take 100 points for gold minus 62 points. I think that's what I said, right? Oh, and my phone died. So I got to do some quick math. So that's 38 points, right? That she would still need to have. 38 divided by 6. Well, we know 6 times 6 is 36. So she would actually need to get 7 orders between now and the end of the month, 7 new orders, or help 7 people maybe that had turned their subscriptions off, turn it back on, maybe get a few people started with the reset, whatever way she wants to get these points. Any new order under her, whether it's a new welcome pack, like a new VIP, a new reset order, somebody who stopped ordering, who decides to order again. There are different ways that you can get those points, but she would need to have 7 orders to get her goal. Okay. To get to her goal. So hopefully that makes sense. So that's what you'll do, is just look at your downline, click the subscriptions, look at all the ones that are still coming. And instead of just counting them up again, because you don't know if you're going to get 4 points or 5 points or 6 points until you know if it's your level 1 or someone under you. You're just going to scroll over to the left to look at who the sponsor is. And you're like, oh, that's going to be my level 1. So I'm going to get 6. So you're going to add, so whatever amount of points you have now, you're going to go and add all those subscriptions based on if you're going to get 6 points for it, if you're going to get 5 points, because it's your level 2's subscription going through. And then when you get your grand total, you just need to subtract that from the point goal you're going toward to know how much you still have to go. But as I said, you're also going to want to make sure that you add some extra orders, because there could be people that turn off their subscriptions. And so we want to always overshoot our goal. And I can help with that, but I hope this was helpful for you and that y'all kind of understand how to figure out if you are on track to reach your goal. We're rooting for y'all.